Hello, this is Fleur Majestrix, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Uranium. Last time we made it to Nuclear Plant Epsilon, because our father, I guess, wanted us to explore this place, this lovely place of techno music. In this part, we're going to actually do what he wanted and explore, and hopefully not die from the terror of the nuclear chipmunks, raccoons, owl cats, and all the various creatures we ran into. It's hard to work here knowing what happened on this island 10 years ago. Feels like I'm walking in a graveyard sometimes. This new power plant has been built with the highest possible safety and security. After the accident 10 years ago, the boss wanted to make sure that nothing like that happens ever again. What do you have to say? Cameron? Yeah, he's the boss around here. He's a nice guy. Everyone calls him Cam. Though, he's kind of strange, you know. I've been working for him for months, but I still don't know a thing about him. Cam is the supervisor for construction on the new power plant. Apparently, he applied for it as soon as the area was deemed radiation-free. That's kind of weird, isn't it? I wouldn't say weird. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on your view on it. Although, it is good foreshadowing. Cam is kind of a mysterious person, I guess, in what little way they're trying to portray him as mysterious. But we'll learn more about Cam later. Cam's our boss, and he's a nice enough guy. He really likes Pokemon, and he cares about his son, Theo. I can respect a man like that. Rumor has it Cam used to be a Pokemon trainer. A damn good one, too. Nice. Nice use of minor swear words. At least it's not as bad as other fan games. They say he raised electric types. You should be careful with the wild Pokemon here. Take this. It should come in handy. And she hands us a revive. Useful item, in case we need it for the future. We won't really need the revive here, but it's always nice to have a free one. You've probably heard by now that there's something odd about the Pokemon here on this island. They resemble ordinary Tandor species, but their colors are strange. Their attacks are different, and they don't listen to trainer commands. Could it have something to do with the accident 10 years ago? Gee, you think? Maybe. And yeah, that black and green color palette they all share, fantastic. Over here are two half-life berries. It's one for each of these plants. Half-life berries are new to uranium. As an item, they're kind of helpful because what they do is they reduce the damage you'll take from super effective nuclear moves. And considering most are going to be hitting you for ×4, these items are very helpful later on. But before we talk to Cam, I want to show you this spot here. This nurse can heal up your Pokemon, provided if you need it. You will be fighting trainers, so that's helpful. And the rest of these people just kind of give you more info on the place we're at. Whatever it is that's going on with the Pokemon here, it's fascinating. I mean, it's almost certainly not good, but it sure is interesting. Interesting? That's the word you're going to use? I mean, I use interesting a lot too, but I wouldn't say these Pokemon are interesting or fascinating. This lady here sells you items. I do have some money, but I don't really need any items from her yet. So, if you want some Pokeballs, for some reason you want to catch the nuclear Pokemon here, you can buy some Great Balls here. And if you need health, you can always buy Super Potions. Do you know how a nuclear reactor works? Power is generated by splitting atoms in the radioactive fuel, which releases huge amounts of heat. That heat is used to boil water into super hot steam, which causes a turbine to turn, which produces electricity. Underwater cables then conduct that electricity out to cities across the region. Thanks for the info. The TV, of course, doesn't work. The fridge doesn't say anything. There's nothing interesting in the fridge or the stove. So all there is left to talk to is this guy. The Pokemon here are so unsettling. Something about those blank eyes they have feels like there's nothing inside. Plus, one of them attacked me for no reason. I mean, ignoring the fact that, yes, these are more hostile Pokemon, if you're entering any animal's, like, home, and you're just building around it, some may attack you, but I get what they're trying to, like, portray here. It's just weird. I'd leave this place if the pay weren't so good. No pay is worth your life! If there's a chance you may die, be it even by the dangerous nuclear chipmunks, you probably shouldn't be risking your life. just for some cash. Cam is the last person that we really need to talk to before I'll speed things up, because I want to speed things up because I don't really have much to say about this place, in terms of the trainers at least. What's going on with the power plant, Cam? You might be asking, why nuclear energy? Well, for starters, the Tandor region is unusually rich in uranium ore. Nuclear power is clean and doesn't produce harmful emissions like fossil fuels do. Currently, most of the power in West Tandor comes from another nuclear power plant to the northeast of Venovel town. We'll be going there later. However, recently that hasn't been enough to satisfy the needs of the region, so we began construction of this power plant about a year ago. It's better this way. Otherwise, we have to use fossil fuels or Pokemon energy to generate power. As a former trainer myself, I can't condone using electric Pokemon as a power source. It's just too cruel. This new plant will have 2 reactors, and construction on the first one is complete already. In just a short amount of time, the uranium fuel cells will arrive. After that, we can start providing energy for the whole region. Learning about nuclear energy in a Pokemon game. Fantastic! What's going on with the strange Pokemon? Yes, there's something odd about the wild Pokemon here. They are unusually aggressive, and a different color from normal. Yeah, black and green. Fun. We think it might be due to the low level ambient radiation. If you capture them and try to use them in battle, they might not listen to you. Although they seem to learn stronger attacks than ordinary Pokemon. One attack is literally 40 base power. That is about the same power as that's the same power as my freaking Ember. That's not stronger. The only thing stronger about it is that it hits for ×4, Cam. Some of the scientists here are looking into it. You should be careful though, just in case. Oh wait, there's one more thing to talk to you about. What do you know about my mother, Cam? I knew your mother quite well. We grew up together as close friends and rivals, much like you and Theo are today. Unfortunately, I was drawn away from Tandor for a few decades while working on various business contracts. In the meantime, Lucille had become a brilliant nuclear physicist who was dedicated to helping people. She was so compassionate and always had a cheerful disposition. It's no wonder Kellen loved her so dearly. She told me that she was very near revolutionizing the energy production industry before we lost her. My biggest regret was that I couldn't save her. I don't think your father has ever forgiven me. He will. One day. Maybe. Well, that's everyone to talk to. The only other interesting part about this dungeon is that it is raining, and I think it should be raining even when you play this game. I think this is just what the static weather effect is here. Meaning fire Pokemon are going to do less damage. Well, their fire attacks are going to do less damage, and water attacks are going to do more damage. So it'll give a slight defense toward nuclear Pokemon that you fight if you're using a fire attack, but you have a lot of other attacks that can hit them for super effective damage. Outside of that, I'm going to just speed up as I fight all the trainers here. The end goal is to get Risty to level 29 as soon as possible. We're 3 levels away, because I want Risty to evolve ASAP, because we're going to need her evolution for later fights. So, I'll see you at the end of the speed up segment. thought I'd include this little segment here. Yeah, look at the blank expression on that Owlton's face. Gander! It was totally worth the time to just do this stupid palette swap change. Look at the freaking eyes! Those blank eyes with no emotion or expression, which kind of represents how I feel about this whole mechanic. Well, I'm gonna put it out of its misery with a brick break. Because instead of being flying nuclear, it's normal nuclear. Good job, Uranium devs. Fantastic job. You made the normal flying Pokemon into normal nuclear, not flying nuclear for some fucking reason. Good job. And we'll return to our regularly scheduled Let's Play shortly. And we are back. Before we continue on with Nuclear Power Plant Epsilon, let's talk to this trainer. Since the wild Pokemon here are so vicious, some of us had to train Pokemon of our own to battle against them. My Steel types seem to fare better than most. So this is explaining what I said in the Nuclear discussion video, that Steel resists Nuclear. But there's a problem. This trainer used no Steel Pokemon. He used a Comite and a Paraudio. Paraudio is normal Psychic, and Comite is Mono Rock. And even when Comite evolves, it becomes Rock Psychic. He had no Steel Pokemon. So all this is saying, hey gamer, the Nuclear Pokemon are not very good against Steel Pokemon. Because he doesn't have any. So this makes no sense. I mean, it makes sense in letting us know, but it's still, like, ridiculous. Because we're gonna find out later that they resist Steel. So, just give him a Steel Pokemon. Oh! Wow. This is a 1% chance encounter. So, there's a 1% chance you can encounter a Shouten, a Nuclear Shouten. Problem, well, it's still times 4 week 2 fighting, but it is fast. And instead of doing the ever-powerful nuclear move, Gamma Ray, it just does confusion. Well, the one that could have been threatening died. Fantastic. After that interruption, now we see the start of our dungeon, the actual dungeon. There it is, the old power plant. That was a not needed scroll. That was completely not needed because we can see it right here. I can't tell you how many times I've searched this place, trying to find something, anything to explain what happened all those years ago. Of course, it's no good. Almost everything was destroyed in the explosion. What wasn't destroyed was mostly burned up by the fire afterwards. The building is crumbling. It's slated for demolition soon. This may be the last chance we have to uncover what really happened. Although I doubt there is anything left to find. Are you going inside? As the main character, it's my job to go into places I'm not allowed or shouldn't be in. Of course, it's the last place your mother was seen, but it's very dangerous. That's why. There, I put a tracker on you. If something happens, if you get hurt, we will come get you. That's a promise. Now, I suggest you heal up and grab some supplies before going inside. Yeah, I'm not walking all the way back to heal up, buddy. You don't know what you might find in there. Besides nuclear radiation and Pokemon that are irradiated, it'll be fine. No change of music, but 2 important items are here. The burnt notebook. Some pages seem to be missing. They must be scattered around the place. Part of our goal is to get those pages, and there it is! There it is! The deadly nuclear chipmunk! Oh no! It's a nuclear chipmunk! If only I had a move that could kill it in one hit! Oh wait, I do! Oh no! Threatening! Oh, I wanted to get that page. Let's just say Davern's Brick Break is very helpful in this dungeon. It looks like this was part of the burnt notebook. The headline says, Report 01. Report number 1. Read it? Sure. Prague is Dename 092 from radiation vicious biofiber. It to reconstruct damage. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Ah! Oh, something I forgot to mention. For those of you who like to use repels, they're worthless here. Nuclear Pokemon, or areas that involve nuclear Pokemon, prevent you from using repels. Because the devs were so kind. They were so kind. They want you to see all these lovely nuclear Pokemon that you've already fought, as regular Tandor Pokemon. Also, the random encounter rate is jacked up to like 1 million here. Yeah, there's a lot of random encounters. There was a door over there, but I want to collect all the notebook pages to show you what they have to say. Another nuclear chipmunk! Oh, it's another one! It's the evolved one! Well, I'll just brick break it. What a fun move! This is basically what encountering nuclear Pokemon is, about 90% of the time. You one-shotting them. Fun. Hey, Yoke leveled up. Yeah! We get an evolution this part. Yoke is evolving into Cyablu. What is Cyablu? Well, as a friend of Ty Tuesday said, it's Gastrodon with a stylish vest. Starting to see why they got cease and desisted. Oh, we have Cyablu now. Now, Cyablu can do a lot more. And we have to take off that experience share. A little bit bulkier. I'm just going to take that off of it. Give me an experience share. Now, let's continue exploring. Hopefully, we'll find some stuff. Nope. Well, Risty is 1 level away from evolving. And I can't go here because I need a key. So, I think this is a good place to stop. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Uranium, I'm going to be skipping ahead a lot, showing you the notebook pages. Because this dungeon is just boring. And there's lots of random encounters. So, next time, we're going to actually explore this power plant. And by that I mean, find the pages and finish this dang dungeon. This has been Fleur Majestrix. And have a good day.